Chapter 3, Logical Reasoning 3.1 Statements. Okay, so in this video you are going to learn about implication, okay, which is the word if. Okay, so first, how to construct a statement in the form of an implication. Okay, we have two ways to construct an implication. First is use if, then. The second is if and only if. Okay, so we will see the first part first. If P, then Q. So P is called an antecedent and Q is called the consequence. Okay, so if something, then something. So if antecedent, then the consequence. Okay, so let's see the first example. So statement P, x is divisible by 2. Okay, and then statement Q, x is an even number. Okay, so if P, then Q. If x is divisible by 2, then x is an even number. Okay, so if P, then Q. Let's see the second example. P is n equal to 2. Statement Q is y equals x to the power of n plus 2 is a quadratic equation. So if P, then Q. Okay, this is how you write if P, then Q. Okay, so if n is 2, then y equal to x n plus 2 will be a quadratic equation. Okay, so let's see the second part, if and only if. Okay, this if and only if consists of two parts. The first part is if P, then Q. And also the second part is if Q, then P. Okay, so for example, x is a prime number. X has only two factors. Okay, so if you want to write P if and only if Q, you need to write like this. So this front part you put P, which is x is a prime number. So if and only if, this is Q. X has only two factors. Okay, so this sentence, this statements, we have two implications. Okay, the first part and also the second part. So the first implication is if P, then Q. So if x is a prime number, then x has only two factors. Okay, and then the second implication, if Q, then P. If x has only two factors, then x is of prime numbers. So if Q, then P. If P, then Q. Okay, so example 4, P, for statement P is x less than 5. Statement Q, x minus 5 less than 0. So P if and only if Q. Okay, you can try to write like this. So P if and only if Q. Okay, so the first implication is if P, then Q. Second implication, if Q, then P. Okay, so that's the lesson for today. So don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. And you may also go check out the Facebook page and blog for more learning materials. And thanks for watching. See you in the next lesson.